make sure. Bear with me. We're supposed to take it into not only Twitch but everything else, right? It's not populating. Shit. All right, let me figure out what's wrong with the whole Twitch thing. It's supposed to be working. Oh, yeah, it is working on YouTube. Never mind. Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco. Welcome back to another Spooky Macanonis. If you're new to the channel, check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, or under Kakarot Gaming XP. Welcome to another stream. Hopefully you're enjoying your evening, enjoying your afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Most of you guys don't have school, so I decided to just do one of these Spooky Macanonis. Most of you guys don't have work either because of the Jewish holiday. So I said, you know what? Let's do some Spooky Macanonis today, right? So, with that being said, let me go ahead and hit that intro. And then we're going to get started from there, okay? DJ Tits, hit me with that intro, please. Don't know where we're going. Don't know who we are. I can feel your heartbeat. What's up, Freddie? How you doing, my boy? Welcome to the stream. So something's not working because I can't see YouTube comments on the screen now, and I can definitely see Twitch's comments on there on the screen. Something's up with this thing. I have to fix this. See if I can do anything with this. Let's see. Yeah, something's up with my chat thing. How you doing, Freddy? I'll have to fix it up next time. I have to see what's going on with this thing. Stop trying to take my heart away. Alright, so let me see. Show moderator badges, show top, enable better, TTB emotes, enable Z emotes, always show images, sources. Let me see the source, what's going on with the source. Shut down, refresh cache of current page. I'm good, just making a pizza as of 11 p.m. snack. How are you? All is good, man, all is good. All is good. Chatter, let me see, that's good. Font settings, visual settings. Everything should be good. Everything should be good. Somehow my chat thing is not working, and it's only taking the stuff from Twitch. So I'll have to figure out how that's gonna work. I should have put restream, but anyways, as long as I can read your comments on YouTube, it's all that matters, right? All right. Let's go ahead and hit play. We're going to start off with Slapped Ham. Scary, shocking, and strange, creepy stuff caught on camera. In the meantime, let me just roll up real quick and we'll get things started, okay?
Chicken by itself. Look at him. What is that?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky clips that you need to see to believe. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Slap mierda.
Our first clip of the day was sent to us by Alva
What's up,
Gonzalez.
everybody? Welcome to the
It's
stream.
some security footage
Let's see what's
captured
going
at his
on.
work. Take a look.
The
It was
hand.
going smooth, and I felt something brush my leg. I don't know what it was. So I felt it right there. I looked down. I put my hand around, like, what the hell was that? I moved the pillow, and I thought I saw something. And then I'm like, what the hell was that?
Gonzalez said he was busy at work when he thought he felt something brush up against his leg under the tattoo bench.
I don't know what it was. I felt it right there. I looked down. I put my hand
I
around
You
it,
didn't
can
see no
see him
face.
looking around to see if there's anything there.
and I thought I saw something. And then I'm like, what the hell was that? And I looked around like, did anybody else see that? Then I looked in there, I reached in there, and I saw an actual hand.
However, if you slow it
I
down, you
didn't
can
see
actually see
anything.
what appears to be a hand.
Oh, a little hand? It was like a little hand. What
You can
the
see
fuck?
Gonzalez look through the hole, but there's nothing there.
Alright, so my
If
chat
this
thing
footage
is
is
not working.
genuine, then it's truly a strange one. According to the title of the clip, Gonzalez thinks something paranormal might be afoot here, but just what exactly is going on remains a complete mystery.
And then I'm like, what the hell was that?
Gonzalez later messaged us saying that he contacted the man he had just tattooed prior to this sighting. He
What is going
explained
on?
what
What
had
up, Streamers
happened, and the
Epic?
man
How you
said
doing?
in
Welcome to the
private
stream.
that he had just participated in an
Watching scary
8-day
videos.
ritual appeasing La Santa Muerte. In Spanish folklore and Mexican neo-paganism, Santa Muerte is seen as the saint of holy death. She's associated with death, healing and protection, and her cult has been growing in popularity since the early 21st century. La Santa Muerte is usually depicted as a female skeleton dressed in a long robe holding a
Chill.
globe or scythe. She's often associated with colours such as white, red or black. Devotees of La Santa Muerte believe she can intercede on their behalf with God and other saints, and that she's especially powerful in matters relating to death. So could the 8-day ritual praying to the Saint of Death have something to do with this eerie hand and its sudden disappearance? Whatever the case may be, Gonzalez was so irked by the whole situation he told the customer to never return to his tattoo parlor ever again.
I moved the pillow, and I thought I saw something. And then I'm like, what the hell was that?
I would have been freaked out too. I would have been like,
This
don't
next
show up
one
again.
comes from one of our viewers, Jack Bell. Bell wrote to us saying that he and a friend had recently captured some photos at an old pool hall in Stockport, Manchester, UK. The pair was standing at the front door at noon, waiting patiently for the hall to open up. Eventually, the manager unlocked the door and Bell and his friend went to the back of the building where there's a quiet section filled with snooker tables. Bell took a snap of his friend taking the first break of the day. He uploaded the snap to Facebook and thought nothing of it. However, a short while later, his mum commented on the photo, wondering who the ominous black figure in the background was. Confused, Bell took a look, and indeed, there's an unknown dark figure standing in the background. Bell and his friend were the only ones in the back room at the time, as the hall had only just opened for the day. Bell says there's only one door into this area, and that they actually had to turn the lights on when they first arrived. They're certain that no one else was in the room at the time this photo was taken.
Gotta take another head of these cocoa
Freaked
packs.
out by the
They're,
photo,
they're,
the
they're
pair
good. They're
showed
like
the
a new
manager
fruit
the
flavor.
snap. The manager
like
said that a lot
pineapple
of staff don't like
flavor.
opening or closing the
some fruit
building
in it.
because they often feel like someone's watching them, or they catch a dark shadowy figure out the corner of their eyes. But when they look around, there's no one ever there. Some staff members have even reported hearing the toilet doors swinging and banging all on their own.
That ghost got
Bell
diarrhea or
says
some
the
shit.
snooker hall opened back in 1984, but the building itself was an old mill dating back more than
That ghost
100
shitting on
years
himself.
prior. There are few cities in the United Kingdom that can rival Manchester when it comes to stories of hauntings and paranormal activity. The city has a long, rich history dating back centuries, and it seems that many of the spirits who once inhabited its streets may still linger today. One of the most well-known haunted locations in Manchester is
I wouldn't go
Central
to places like
Library.
that.
The building is said to be home
Especially
to a
late at
number of
night.
ghosts, including the spirit of a librarian who died in the 1930s.
I'm dying right now and shit.
Visitors to the library have reported seeing her apparition wandering the
What? I mean, she don't look that bad. I mean, but at the same time, it's like you can't bring her home to mama. She gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
stacks, as well as feeling an icy presence. Another famous haunting surrounds the curious tale of the Manchester Mummy. Hannah Beswick was an affluent woman who, like many of her mid-18th century contemporaries, had a pathological fear of being buried alive. At the time, premature burial was rife as there were many medical uncertainties about the final signs of death. After her passing in 1758, Hannah Beswick's body was embalmed and kept above ground in an old clock case at Dr. Charles White's home in Sale, Manchester. Eventually her body was donated to the Museum of the Manchester Natural History Society, where she became known as the Manchester Mummy. Now, here's where things get a little spooky. Before Beswick died, she told her family that she had hidden a large sum of her fortune in a secret location. However, she died before she was able to tell anyone where exactly she had hidden her gold. After she died, her palatial estate, Birchen Bower, was converted into workers' tenements. Years later, many residents living in the converted building claimed to see a strange woman in a black silk gown wearing a white cap. They said the woman looked exactly like Hannah Beswick. The witnesses claimed that the figure would float eerily through the parlour, then vanish at one particular flagstone. It's said that this sighting would take place time and time again. Then a few months later, when renovations were taking place to install a new loom, a weaver discovered a hoard of gold stashed under the flagstone, right where Beswick's apparition would allegedly disappear. Years later, the entire building was demolished to make way for a factory, and even then, workers reported seeing a strange lady dressed in black walking through the yard. So then, there appears to be no shortage of paranormal stories lingering in the old streets of Manchester.
How's everything though, man?
Could our viewer, Jack Bell, have snapped his own piece of history with this eerie Shadow Man sighting? Take another look and decide for yourself.
That's creepy.
This curious little piece of footage was sent to us via email by Santos Irizarry Jr. Santos was at a function when he spotted something unusual in the distance. Take a look.
Why is this tree shaking? Shaking by itself.
You can see that just one of the trees appears to be shaking.
Don't you think they all should be shaking?
The leaves look to be flapping in the breeze.
And it's weaker than the other ones.
However, Santos notes that no other tree is shaking except for this one particular one right in the middle.
Honey, not even the tops of the trees are shaking. That's the only tree.
It's hard to say what exactly is going on here, as when the camera zooms in, it almost looks like it's distorted, so it could be a byproduct of the camera's zoom function.
It's shaking.
It looks like a regular.
The strange
tree
thing
moving.
is, Santos says he could see it with his own eyes at the time.
Why is this tree
But
shaking?
whatever the fuck he's smoking, I
Shaking by
want some of
itself,
that.
where no other tree is. Don't you think they all should be shaking?
Strangely, another clip has surfaced showing a similar phenomenon. This one was uploaded to Instagram by Paranoid Normal.
It is a tree, but how it's disappearing behind those other trees, I do not know.
The other trees are blowing. Wait, the wind's not blowing.
And that one is blowing quite a bit.
Here you can see another tree waving in the breeze, all on its own.
It's in full view.
Weird.
At one point, the leaves even seem to shift colour.
That is tripping me out.
I know.
Again, all the surrounding trees don't seem to be moving at all.
There it is.
So what do you think's going on in these two clips? Why are both trees waving in the breeze when the rest of them aren't? Love to hear your theories on this one in the comments section down below.
Maybe they're alive. Maybe they're like.
Shaking. Shaking by itself.
Maybe they're monsters in disguise.
This next weird piece of footage was uploaded to Twitter by Sitio Paranormal. Shows a young woman practicing a dance in front of the camera. It's all fairly normal until this happens.
Imagine you're on the toilet and
Watching
the
that
stall door
again,
swings
slowed
open.
down, the cupboard door
It's two
opens.
trees making acorns.
Then a
Think so?
mysterious dark object flies out of it.
Nah, I don't know what that was. It sounds like
If we zoom in, it's hard to tell what exactly it is, but it almost looks like a fish. Some replies to the clip suggested it could be a bird or even a rat escaping the closet. But how does a rat float through the air like this?
That looks like ectoplasm.
Of course, there's also a high probability that it's all set up to garner some much sought after internet views. So where do you sit on this one? Prank or something more mysterious? And what even is that strange object? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Looks sus.
Before we take a look at some fascinating UFO sightings that have taken place in the UK, remember to hit that subscribe
Shout out to
button,
the
then
UK.
tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications.
Shout
That
out to
way
the
you'll
UK,
be in the
though.
loop every time we
A lot of
drop
good
our
people over
scary
there.
and
I
mysterious
heard laughing. He's
videos.
coming for you, Coco. Chill, metal buddy.
UK residents have spotted
coming
an
for you, Coco.
unidentified aerial phenomenon while out
Can you
on a
imagine
hike,
hearing
and
that
it's
down the
prompted
hallway?
discussions of
Chill, bro. Chill. I got a long hallway that I have to go to. I have to go to the bathroom later on, and it's a while till I can reach the light in the middle of the hallway, bro. Chill. I don't know how I'm gonna make it. Bring out the bucket.
of aliens visiting Earth. In late September 2022, Sam Eager Gibbons was out walking with
How
his
you doing,
kids
metal buddy?
in
Welcome to
Thurfield
the stream.
Heath in Hertfordshire when he spotted something bizarre in the sky. Take a look.
Oh my god, guys, you are looking... I don't know what you're looking at, but they're UFOs. If ever there's an unidentified flying object, that's that.
Kids, like, can we go that way? Can we go that way?
As dusk settled in, the family had just left a wooded area of the hiking trail when they spotted an unidentified object flying in the air.
Look at them.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Can I quickly go that way a bit?
The family can be heard questioning whether it's a shooting star, saying it couldn't possibly be a plane either.
Bollocks, mate. I'm petrified. I'm gonna need a bottle of water for that.
Is that a shooting star?
No, it's not. It's going up and down. What is that?
That's not a plane.
What is that?
Whatever the object is, it darts about in the air in an erratic manner.
What on earth is that? Someone else shooting out in front of it now. There's two of them. What?
That's good to hear that you're doing good.
At one point, the two objects appear to spin around each other.
No work tomorrow. I'm have work. My boss is Jewish, so we're off tomorrow. We don't have to go to work. My nephews and everybody else has no school tomorrow, so I don't know about you guys, but we're off tomorrow, so that's a good thing.
Wow. Look at them. They're twirling. Can you see that?
It's gone.
Just gone into the clouds.
And the back.
I must say, it's refreshing seeing such steady camera work for a sighting like this. Normally, witnesses start flailing their cameras about like they're mixing up a batch of shake and bake.
Max,
Look at that.
a batch of shake and bake.
Some commenters suggested it could be a plane with fireworks attached to its wings performing aerobatic maneuvers. Some companies provide this service for weddings and other large events. However, some viewers just couldn't get over how maneuverable the object is, saying it couldn't possibly just be a commercial plane.
Look at them.
Oh my god.
What is that?
Can I quickly go that way a bit?
Yeah, go where you want, mate.
I'm running over. But I'm on the golf course.
For
What up,
decades,
Nani? How you doing,
the
my boy?
United
Welcome to the
Kingdom has
stream.
been home to hundreds of UFO and
That's
UAP
weird.
sightings. One of the most notorious UFO encounters to happen on British soil occurred back in 1980. It's become known as the Rendlesham Forest Incident. On December 26, 1980, at 3:15 a.m, Sergeant Jim Peniston of the US Air Force was on duty at the RAF Woodbridge Base in Suffolk, England, when he saw a strange light in the nearby Rendlesham Forest. Peniston and two
supersonic,
other
says
airmen,
Freddie.
John Burrows and Edward Cabansag, went to investigate and saw a glowing object in the forest. The object was about 9 feet in diameter with multicoloured lights on its surface. Peniston said the object was like frosted glass. He walked towards it and touched it. The object then took off into the sky at high speed.
Did it
A
give him
little after
superpowers,
4
though?
a.m, local police were called to the scene. Their reports say they could only see lights coming from the Orford Ness Lighthouse further down the coastline. At daybreak on the 26th of December, more armed forces personnel attended the scene. They discovered a small clearing near the edge of
Behind
the
me?
woods that had
Nah.
3 small...
I make sure when we do these spooky streams that there's nothing but like solid wall behind me or a solid thing. So there's nothing behind me. I've fallen for those tricks before in the past, and ain't nothing grabbing me. Ain't nothing grabbing my ass cheeks no more. Pause.
Indentations
Pause.
in a triangular pattern. They also noted burn marks on
What up,
nearby
Eliseo? How you doing, my
trees, as
boy?
well as
Welcome to the
broken
stream.
branches.
How's everything?
2 nights later, on the 28th of December, Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt visited the site with several other officers. They took radiation readings and discovered
doing
higher
amazing,
than normal
man. Cannot
levels in the
complain.
area where the small triangular
Sitting here with a
pattern
few
had
folks
been
on
left.
YouTube and here on Twitch.
The entire December 28 investigation by Lieutenant Colonel Charles Holt was recorded on tape. Some years later, the British
How's your
Ministry
day
of
going so
Defence
far? How's your night?
declassified the audio document, and it was released to the public. It's the early hours of the morning. Take a listen as Holt and his team come up on what they describe as a blast site.
This is after the number one indentation where we first got the strongest reading. Yeah, it's similar to what we got in the center. Looks like an area here possibly. It could be a blast. It's in the center. It's hard to tell. You gotta take this. My fingers about to freeze. Yours too. Up to what? 7. What? Just jumped up to 7/10 there. 7/10 right here in the center? Uh-huh. We found a small blast, what looks like a blasted or scrubbed up area here. We're getting very positive readings. Let's see, is that here the center? Yes, it is. This is what we would assume would be the dead center. Just picking up more as we go along the whole area here now.
Here the team discover the triangular spots on the ground.
Let me turn around and look at this tree over here now. Just a second. Watch goose right across the tree. I can see it. Maybe give me a little sideline so I can find the tree. Okay, off. I lost the tree. Okay, stop. Right on. Hey, this is eerie. This is strange. Here, somebody want to look at the spots in the ground? Whoops, watch your nose. We're walking all over the park.
Things get more and more eerie as the officers report farmyard animals making some
Wow.
strange noises before spotting some unidentified lights in the distance. Take a listen.
Looking directly overhead, one can see an opening in the trees plus some freshly broken pine branches on the ground underneath. Looks like someone came off about 15 to 20 feet up. Some small branches about an inch or less in diameter. 0148, we're hearing very strange sounds.
We're not gonna get jump scared. We go.
Animals.
We go.
Very, very active, making a lot of noise. It wasn't a pigmentation. You just saw a light there. Wait, no, slow down. Where? Right in this position here, straight ahead, in between the tree. There it is again. Watch, straight ahead off my flash right there. So there it is. Hey, I see it too. What is it? We don't know, sir. So can I get some? Yeah, it's a strange, small red light. Looks to be out maybe a quarter to half mile, maybe further out. I'm gonna switch off. The light is gone now. It was approximately 120 degrees from the site. Is it back again? Yes, sir.
You imagine walking down the woods and like being very careful and you don't see nothing, and then all of a sudden you just hear woo!
Oh, that's the flashlight set.
Bro, I'd be scared.
Go back to the edge of the clearing so I can get a better look at it. See if you can get the star scope on it. The light's still there, and all the barnyard animals have gotten quiet now. Yeah, we're heading about 110 to 120 degrees from the site out through to the clearing now. Still getting a reading on the meter. About 2 clicks. Maybe 3 to 4 clicks, getting stronger.
In this final segment, we hear Holt and his team describe the sighting in more detail.
We're about 150 or 200 yards from the site. Everything else is just deathly calm. There is no doubt about it. There's some type of strange flashing red light ahead. It's yellow. I saw a yellow tinge in it too. Weird. It appears to be maybe moving a little bit this way. Yes, it's brighter than it has been. Yellow. It's coming this way. It is definitely coming this way. Pieces of it are shooting off. There is no doubt about it. This is weird. To the left. Yeah, definitely moving to the left. Two lights. One light to the front, okay. One light to the left. Keep the flashlights off. There's something very, very strange. Get the headset on. See if it gets any stronger. Okay. Give us a rundown. Notation that this is on a beta reading, too. It's on a beta reading? Okay. Still has been removed. Okay. Pieces are falling off it again.
But it just moved to the right.
Yeah.
Off to the right.
Strange. Oh, what are you doing left? Let's approach to the edge of the woods up there. Can you undo that lights? Let's do it carefully. Come on. Okay, we're looking at the thing. We're probably about 200 to 300 yards away. It looks like an eye winking at you.
They're basically what they're doing. They're witnessing aliens. They're in these woods in Europe, in the UK, and as they're walking close towards it, it's this incident where they reported there was lights. So they were reporting on their radios what they were seeing, and this whole time they were seeing this big bright yellow light flying around with parts of it falling apart. So what they're describing is a UFO basically. It's Scotty looking for someone to beam up. Beam me up, Scotty.
Side to side. And when you put the star scope
Watch Coco get dragged by a black ghost. Why I gotta be black?
on it, it sort of has a hollow center, right? Dark center. It's like the pupil of an eye looking at you and winking. And the flash is so bright to the star scope that it almost burns your eye. We passed the farmer's house and across in the next field. Now we have multiple sightings of up to 5 lights with a similar shape and all, but they seem to be steady now rather than a pulsating or glow with a red flash. We just crossed the creek, and we're getting what kind of readings now? Getting 3 good clicks on the meter, and we're seeing strange lights in the sky.
So what's to be made of this striking piece of evidence? Some people believe that the military personnel who reported the sighting were actually seeing lights from the Orford Ness Lighthouse. Others think they saw a meteor or some other natural phenomenon. And then there are those who believe that the Rendlesham Forest incident was an extraterrestrial event. Ultimately though, no one knows for sure what happened that December night, but it's certainly an intriguing story. The Rendlesham Forest incident is one of the most enigmatic UFO sightings in history. While there are many theories about what actually happened, the true nature of the event remains a
big
complete mystery.
green alien
Regardless
guys,
of what really happened,
skinny
the
as hell,
incident has had a
reptilian-looking
long-lasting
guys,
effect
paws,
on those who witnessed
coming
it.
out of nowhere.
It continues to fascinate people from all over
Dude
the
talking
world.
about Cocorito, sell me your channel, and I'll be like, nah, bro, we can't do that.
Now, if you want more mysterious video clips like the ones you've just watched, then check out these links right there.
Who's this next to you now?
Also a reminder, we've got an awesome range of hoodies and tees. If you want to check it all out, hit up that merch shelf just below the player there. Otherwise, there's links in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
I'll see you all next time, bitches, motherfuckers. All right, let's go to I think I saw Nuke's Top 5. Nuke's Top 5 I think has some new stuff, and if not, we're gonna go check out what's his face. Juan C uploaded a new video today. Top 5 scary ghost videos. I'll make you pitch a hizzy fit. What the fuck? Did we watch this one before already? I think we did this one, right? With the water. Yeah, we did that one already. Let me see. Hold on a second. Let me go bring it up. Let me go bring it up real quick. Don't go anywhere. Your boy Cocorito will be back in a matter of seconds. Oh, there you go. Found it. Top 5 scary videos that will leave you terrified. Let's go with top 5 scary videos that will keep you awake all night long. Is that one? Did we watch this? Did we watch this one already last time? Let me just make sure. Did we watch this? Let me see. Welcome to the Cocorito stream. We just want to watch some spooky videos, so go grab a bag of popcorn. Go grab, get comfortable, get some comfortable shoes, go close the door, turn off the lights, get your headphones, and if you hear some scary noises outside your door, some scratching, some whispers, some sussy ass shit, don't open the door, okay? It's probably some spirit that's probably watching Cocorito on Coco Gaming YTV. Sheesh. Alright, let's go get started.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. work is almost always a place that we collectively
We saw this one. We saw this one last time. My bad. I had to make sure. We saw that one last time. Yeah, I'm gonna put my face right now in just a little bit. I had to make sure that it was damn, these cocoa packs, they got some fruit in it. Yeah, we saw that video last time. I had to make sure. 100% sure. Some Chihuahua shit. Chihuahua, Mexico.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads.
The other one was an old one.
Alright, let's begin. The first video that we'll be looking at today was published in the wildly popular UFO subreddit by username StrangeTell8508, who is seemingly convinced that he managed to capture video evidence of aliens existing. The footage in question was shot in Fairbanks, Alaska at 3 in the morning. Throughout the course of the video, we watch as the uploader pans the camera across the starry night sky, where all looks good and fine. However, that doesn't last for too long. At around the 1 minute mark, something fascinating happens. Take a look.
There was another one before I saw this. It went straight down to the ground over there. I don't know. Wow. Oh, there it is. What the heck is that?
Do you guys believe in life existing out there in the universe? Do you guys think that there's actually some type of life form out there?
Strangely, the light-like object in the sky begins to split into 2 parts,
and if so, do you guys
which
think
shocks
it's
the
good
uploader,
or evil?
audibly expressing just how fascinating and eerie the incident is. About a minute or so later, the exact same thing happens once more, causing more shock and awe to set in.
Whoa.
Eventually, this strange light phenomena leaves the area, leaving the uploader and us, the viewer, to wonder what in the world was captured in the footage. Was this a strange UFO floating around Fairbanks, Alaska? Was this something easily explainable that we're all missing? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
It's weird.
The following video, published by TikTok user Armacade Haunting, seems relatively cute and wholesome to start with. We watch as an adorable dog can be seen simply wandering around his owner's house, enjoying the daily life of being man's best friend. However innocent this video may seem on the surface though, is about to show itself as a legitimately terrifying piece of footage. The man can be heard talking to his dog directly in front of him before it goes to sit in front of a door. Nobody could have expected what would happen next.
Where's your boy? What's up? Whoa! Whoa.
A very large speaker can be seen unexpectedly fall to the ground,
I like alien videos
just
more, says
mere
90. The
inches
aliens are
away
gonna
from
get
hitting
cooked
the
on that.
unsuspecting dog,
They could be
who
good
luckily
if they were
managed to
bad.
get
They
out of
would
the
have
way
been
just
like
in
this
time
technology and
before
more
he could have
advanced.
gotten hurt.
Kick the doggo.
By rewinding the footage numerous
Are talking about live
times, it is
stream? We did one
crystal
this morning
clear
already.
that the speaker should not have fallen the way it did. It wasn't too close to the edge of the shelf it was sitting on, and there was not any window open behind it, or anything that would have allowed for it to tumble to the ground. Because of this, many viewers are convinced that there was a vicious spirit in the room that day that was attempting to seriously harm the dog seen in this video.
Food, and then when they cracked me
If
open,
it were
I
to
came
be
out.
faked, then it would have to be done with some sort of string attached to the speaker.
My head was
Thankfully, we can
originally a
all
cone head.
collectively exhale, knowing that this unsuspecting dog is doing okay.
the ground and it fixed itself. So I lost all my memories of whatever
This next
mission I was
entry
sent here
covers
for.
a series of 3 different videos published to a TikTok account
And
going
now we're
by the
here streaming.
username Our Haunted House. The first video shows footage from a camera that was set up in a certain room in this allegedly haunted house, filming a doorway, which seems innocent enough. But in just a second, we are about to see that this video is anything but innocent or normal.
Did somebody open the door?
The door seen in the video randomly opens all by itself, causing the uploader to ask from out of view, did somebody open the door?
Number
Where
3
he
looks
is
a little
met with
sus.
no response, freaking him out even more. A second video shows the uploader talking to the camera, recapping the various creepy paranormal encounters he has had while living in this house, showing that a picture has fallen to the ground all by itself, despite there not being a window open nearby whatsoever. He then walks into a nearby room to do some further investigation, which is when this happens.
Okay, guys. So a lot of crazy shit has been going down in this house. Some paranormal shit. So, first of all... So this picture felt...
I'm sorry. You see, sometimes it's good that I just keep my thoughts in my head.
Down. And I know what you're going to say. Oh, it was just the wind or whatever. But coincidentally, a bunch fell down in the other room, too. Let me show you. Hold up. Holy shit.
The third and final video shows the uploader's dog barking at something he cannot quite see, but it's clear that his pet is definitely not too happy with whatever it is he's barking at. Naturally, the uploader proceeds to investigate in order to calm down his dog, which is when he finds something absolutely blood-curdling.
Holy shit, there's somebody out there.
Nah, this is major cap. This is major cap. I wouldn't open my fucking door. He was like, holy crap, there's somebody out there, and open the door. I wouldn't open the door.
However, when the uploader goes outside to investigate,
this is major
the
cap.
figure is nowhere to be found.
This one I can honestly say is cap. I wouldn't open my door to something like that.
So what is going on with this man and his house? Is it all just a hoax? Or is it really haunted?
Definitely a hoax.
If so, we can only hope that he's looking into moving somewhere else as soon as humanly possible. This next video was uploaded by South Korean YouTuber D-Doc Mikol and follows him as he explores an extremely run-down and terrifying area that showcases just how brave and also dangerous he likes to live. He enters an abandoned house that is located in the area, and it doesn't take long at all for him to start experiencing just how eerie this particular house is. At around the 3-minute mark, this can be heard.
Must be Florida man, says Freddy.
어디 계세요?
Not even a full minute later, while looking at a window in a different area of the house, you can see something absolutely horrifying just outside that will surely cause you to lose some sleep tonight.
뭐야? 누구세요? 잠깐만요.
About a minute later, the uploader is checking a room and finds some bed covers that he's about to pull off, just to make sure there's nobody hiding underneath them. Sure enough, this happens.
혼자가 뭐 이렇게 많아? 잠깐만요.
Thankfully, the uploader then makes it his #1 goal to race outside as fast as he can to get away from the horrors of this house, and manages to make it out in one piece. D-Doc McCall is known for his abandoned building exploration videos, but one can only hope that he never ventures back to this particular place again for his own safety.
Chill, boy. I just finished eating some tacos, bro. I'm trying to keep that in my system. About to make me shit them all out.
TikTok user Mafia300C uploaded a series of 3 different videos from varying angles to their account on August 28th, 2022. That seems to showcase something legitimately unnerving in an office building window directly in front of him. The uploader can be seen filming an office building in front of him, which looks to be normal enough. Some of the lights are on, seemingly suggesting that people are still inside working. But as normal as this building may look, there's something genuinely eerie about it that the uploader is about to witness firsthand in just a moment and will surely scare him for the rest of his life. Take a look.
Alright, and you see this thing?
Yeah, it's still there.
Okay. What's happening with the lights? Because I'm looking
The lights are...
hallway, and I can't see, like, I literally see nothing.
The lights are off right now. Oh, it just moved. It just moved.
No, it did not.
It just moved. It just moved.
I just heard a weird fucking noise. Please don't tell me that as you said that.
Dude, it just moved.
No.
There is clearly something quite odd that appears in the office building window that the uploader is freaked out by, and understandably so. Take a look at the other videos to see what else was captured.
Don't judge me. Security! I just want to talk. Security! I love this building. This building's so cool.
Did you throw that?
Throw what, dude? I just heard something.
Something just threw across the room.
What?
Dude, something just...
I'm outside the door. I don't have access to that unit.
I don't even think I got it on video. My phone was just angled up, but something just got thrown at the window.
Security! Please open the door. I know you're in there.
Something just got thrown again.
No way, dude. I'm out. I'll be down in a minute. Does anything look broken, like glass? Security, I know you're in there. What was that?
Yeah, what was that noise?
Dude, that was just behind me.
Was that like a fire alarm or something?
No, dude, it was a squeak noise. Like something just moved behind me. What the? Dude.
This one, I don't know what it is.
What do you make of these clips? Was
They
there
could
some
just be
sort of
they could just
spirit
be
roaming the
them setting
halls of
something
the
up.
office building that night?
But the thing prior
If
to that
so,
one looked
what
much
did
creepier
it
because
want?
things were moving around.
Be sure to leave your theories in the comment section down
I
below.
don't know. This one I'm a little bit on the fence about.
And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Nice. Black Ghost. Hey yo, let's go to the homie 1C Entertainment. They just put a brand new video, and amazing stuff. Let's see. One day ago, 21 horror stories animated compilation of September. That's gonna be for Halloween. We're gonna watch, but the one we want to watch today is The Man with the Green Shirt. And then we also gonna watch the 2 true horror animated stories. Did we watch the one with the man with the green shirt? Wait, did we watch this one? Hold on a second. Let me just make sure. Oh yeah, the guy with the thing. Yeah, we did watch this one. I'm sorry. We did watch this one. 2 true horror stories. All right, let it load up. Give it like 2 seconds, and then we're gonna come back. Literally count to 5 seconds. 5, 4.
I live in Birmingham, and this happened when I was 14 years of age. My house was situated in the suburban area right next to a dense forest. We had a balcony facing the forest with a glass door from where we could see into the darkness of the forest. One night my parents had to attend a meeting and wouldn't be back until midnight. So basically I was home alone with my brother who was 11 at the time. We had our dinner and went to bed around 8 p.m. Our rooms were upstairs while the balcony and the entrance were downstairs. It was around 9:30 p.m. when I was scrolling through my phone that I heard a screeching sound from outside my room. I shrugged it off thinking it was the neighbor's cat or something. Exactly 5 minutes after that, I heard the same screeching sound even louder this time. I immediately checked up on my brother who was sound asleep. I went downstairs and found out that it was coming from the direction of the balcony, and when I walked towards it, the sound got louder. I walked closer and took a look at the glass door, and what I saw shook me to this day. There were two men. One of them was cutting the other's arm and using his blood to write something on the glass with the same knife. Exactly at that moment, when they saw me, both of them started banging on the door. I was paralyzed with fear, and in spite of that, I ran to my brother's room and shook him up. He saw the fear in my eyes. We jumped from the window of his room. Luckily, it was on the first floor. We heard the sound of glass shattering as we jumped. Both of us ran until we reached the neighbor's house and called the cops. The cops arrived 20 minutes later. All of us went back to our house to check what had happened. I explained everything to the cops and they searched the whole house but found absolutely nothing except for the broken glass door. I still don't know to this day what would have happened if I hadn't been alert enough and what those men planned on doing with us.
This happened to me yesterday. I'm Darshana, and I'm 13 years old, and I'm a girl that loves to go on adventures. I love soccer and dance, and I've won a lot of
Darshana? That's her name? Darshana?
awards for them. My building is a 6-story building, so we had a dental clinic on the first floor. So they had to go down where the tools were kept, and there was a short circuit in the building, and a fire happened, and all the tenants in the building ran out. The police and firefighters came to help.
Why is
and
there a
they
balcony
rescued
on the
4
first
people
floor?
from the top
God
floors.
knows.
So me,
Who
my
knows,
brother,
buddy?
and 4 friends, we were just a little way from the group, and I'm the biggest among all of them. And when I was walking, I saw a shadow from what it looked like someone was chopping something and eating something, so I decided to take a closer look. When I went closer, I was shocked, as there was an old man, and he was usually the one who played with us, and everyone loved him. But after we saw him, we looked down and saw our friend's dead bodies, fully chopped and half-eaten. Then he looked up at us, took the knife, and licked the blood from the knife. And as I said previously, I love adventures, so I tried my level best to fight him. And he was really strong, and I'm a girl.
What kind of fucking anime top 10 betrayal moments is this? The Chupacabra is coming for you, Coco?
And he thought he could defeat me, but he didn't. But just a little, I got stabbed, and he tried to run behind my brother to kill him, but I threw a stone and kicked him and punched the face of that bloody old man. We tied him up and then showed the police.
Hey, yo.
They were all surprised that I had found the most wanted criminal. They congratulated me, but by the time I fainted and the next time I opened my eyes, I saw myself in the hospital. They all thanked me for saving their children's lives. I just got out of the hospital. I hope he never comes back.
The origins of Mikael Myers. Alright, let's see. Let's go to, I don't know who. Let's go to Ishmilad Ahmed Rahim. I got you guys. This is a load of BS. What, the girl? She could still whoop ass. She could still whoop ass. Who said she couldn't whoop ass? We're living in a day and age where everything's inclusive now, you know. My boy, he's on some shit now. Hold up a second. I wanna see if I think he's back. Adventure Allah, that's the homie right there. Hold up a second, okay? Let me see if I can get it situated. Oh, my boy let his hair grow and shit. Give me 2 seconds. Coco, any scary stories tonight? Yeah, later on. I got one for you guys later on. Alright, ready?
ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. ليسعد لي مساكم في كل خير ويمن وبركة وطاعة ومغفرة من الله عز وجل. أنا في أقوى موقع يا جماعة، مغامرة بيت الشيطان. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله.
Alright, so this guy is called Adventure Allah. He's from the Middle East, and he goes and he explores these
إذا
random
أنت
houses.
شيطان أو خادم سحر تعال عندي.
I like watching usually him and
إذا أنت شيطان أو خادم سحر تعال عندي.
cats are usually for them superstitious for beings that guard the souls or the gates for the afterlife. So
والله يمشي بطريقة غريبة يا جماعة.
even though the cat may look like something innocent, there might be something near him or a jinn or something. Jinn for them are called demons or something like that. So
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. استودعوني يا
and he
جماعة.
goes to use the brick test
في
now.
أخطر مكان.
Oh, Metal Buddy, you don't know about the brick test? Maybe we need an explanation of it.
استحلفتكم بالله يا من تسكنون هذا المكان، يا من تسكنون هذا المكان، أن تخرجون منه طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. أن تخرجوا من هذا المكان طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. الله أكبر. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل.
You imagine you hear like little laughters coming down the hallways and everything is just dark? What would you do at that point? Would you just book it out the house or would you just like keep on exploring?
الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. كنا هدا في هنا كان في رسوم يا جماعة. يا جماعة يومني قلت أبي أخش وأخذ الصور اللي داخل اتسكر الباب، اتسكر الدولاب. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لولو يا جماعة كان في أحد داخل ورب الكعبة. لولو الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. ما أقدر أشوف. لا 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 إله إلا الله. لا إله إلا الله.
Oh shit.
لا إله إلا الله. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. الله القوي وأنتم الضعفاء. استحلفتكم بالله يا من تسكنون هذا المكان أن تخرجون منه طاعة لله وطاعة لرسوله. في صوت. طاعة لله الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم.
Get money.
ريحة حريق أقسم بالله. ريحة حريق ورب الكعبة. يا جماعة الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. هذه شو اللي طيرها؟ أقسم بالله يا جماعة اللي قاعد يصير هنا مو طبيعي. مو طبيعي اللي قاعد يصير هنا. أبوك أبوك. لا لا خلاص خلاص خلاص. والله دخت خلاص. كله قاعد يطير كله قاعد يطير. خلاص حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. حصنت نفسي بلا إله إلا الله. خلاص.
That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, last video of the night. Let's see. Let's go to Bizarre Bub. Bizarre Bub. I haven't seen Bizarre Bub in a hot minute. Let me see. And if you guys are interested in any of these videos or channels, go check out the content creators in the description below. Their links and videos are right there. So please go check them out. Amazing content creators. The brick test is when you grab a brick and throw it at the ghost. And if it goes through, it is a ghost. If it doesn't, then you have a fighting chance. It's basically a meme I made on my first scary video react here. Yes, it's a meme. The brick test is definitely something that's effective. Yeah, go check out Bizarre Bub and all these other amazing content creators. Let's go with this one. But let me fix the video. Let me fix the angle. Yeah, I gotta fix the angle, because if I don't fix the angle... That's as good as it's gonna get. Alright, last video of the day.
An indoor home security camera captures something pretty creepy on footage. Not much info is given on this video, but it still speaks for itself. A child is walking through a kitchen when suddenly they stop to look at something. What happens next is beyond strange. Take a look.
This is my shit, bitch. Yeah, I'll tell you the scary story before we leave.
The child, without warning, stops in their tracks and stares at something as though someone were blocking their path. They then have a conversation with who or whatever it was that they were seeing. Now, the possibility of this being a child with an overactive imagination isn't ruled out, but the way in which they interact with this supposed imaginary friend is what frightens the mother of this child. Rosie B., the mother in question, thinks that this may have been a ghost or some otherworldly entity that was forcefully trying to take away her daughter's toys.
Yeah, it's amazing how babies can see these things.
Even more
and
unsettling
we can't see it,
is
so
the
if it's
fact
something
that
evil,
when Rosie asked her daughter as to
God forbid it's something evil and you can't protect them because they're not able to differentiate what's good or bad. But we can't tell, so that's the creepy part.
Who she was talking to, she responded by saying that it was a little girl and a little boy. Overall though, this video is quite strange. The mother has yet to find out the history of her home, as she thinks this might explain this odd occurrence. But until then, this video...
I would have been like, yeah, better get the fuck out of here. We're in a recession right now. I don't got enough money to be feeding 2 more little kids in this house. I don't care if you ghost. I don't care if you're dead. You either paying rent here, you entertaining freaking people coming over here, charging $5 to see you, or some shit. Nothing's free here, even if you're a ghost.
Remains
fuck out of here.
a mystery.
The little girl's like, you're not paying rent here. Little, watch.
This video remains a mystery. On May 30th of 2016, a single car accident had occurred on a Brazilian highway known as BR-262. The driver of this vehicle lost control of his wheel, causing him to veer off the road and crash his car. Unfortunately, he did not survive this accident. Upon hearing about this, a TV news crew was sent out to report this incident. They arrived on the scene and began to report, but after filming the incident and showing it to audiences, people noticed that something very strange appeared in the footage. The following is the video that was taken.
Parente das vítimas que seguia em outro veículo viu pelo retrovisor o momento em que a caminhonete capotou. A suspeita é que a motorista tenha tentado desviar de animal que cruzou a pista.
No local onde há muito mato em volta da rodovia.
Zooming in, a face can be seen inside the car. It appears out of thin air and almost seems to be looking directly at the camera. Viewers believe that this may have been the ghost of the driver of this vehicle, while others think that this may have been something else entirely. But as always, I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something supernatural was caught. What exactly was caught on camera? As with most videos, this next one has little to no information, but with or without it, the video is still pretty spooky. It's late at night, somewhere in Chile, when a man captures footage of something that occurs right in front of him as he lays in bed. This is his video.
Sale conchetumare. Ah, conchetumare.
It's 3 in the morning when all this happens. The door opens just a few inches before fully opening after being told to do so by the man.
I would have booked.
It happens
I
almost
would have gotten the
immediately,
fuck out of there.
as though
Would've-
whatever was behind this door
I would have been left. Fuck that.
was listening attentively. The man then goes inside, but finds no one in there. Naturally, he was shaken to his core upon realizing that something paranormal had occurred. The man believes this, as do most viewers of the video. But of course, you be the judge as to whether or not that's the case. Was the door opening on its own something paranormal? Or was it something else? The following video comes from Simon Newcomb, who states that a friend of his daughter's was walking through a wooded area that is believed to be extremely haunted. Westminster Woods is a
He's like, you forgot the toilet paper, my boy.
forest in England where many people have reported paranormal encounters. From small, shadowy figures that
The ghost tried to wipe his ass, and since you're such a cheap ass, you bought a freaking 1-ply paper. He wiped his ass, the finger went through the paper, went up his ass, right? So he came out of nowhere. He was like, my boy, what happened to the 2-ply paper? So now you gotta sit there to the ghost and explain to him that because of the recession, we don't got enough money to buy 2-ply. So you're gonna have to deal with the 1-ply. If anything, you gotta tell him, roll it up a little bit more. Roll up a little bit more paper so that way you make it 2-ply.
that lurk behind trees, to the infamous hellhounds that are said to come out at night, Westminster Woods has been a place of unusual activity. It is also said that pagan rituals have taken place here, some of which have included sacrifices. One evening, as a man and 2 children explore Westminster Woods, something very unsettling is caught on camera. This is what was captured. Be sure to look closely for this one, as it happens real fast.
Walking for like an hour now. It is pissing it down. These two are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I have no idea where the dog is.
Something in the background. With the extra ectoplasm.
Little did he know that a small, shadowy figure was caught in the background. It stands in place for a couple of seconds before ducking down beneath a tree trunk. It recedes away as though it saw the camera and didn't want to be seen. It is almost similar to an animal's reaction when it spots a person nearby. Yet Simon doubts that it's an animal and instead believes that it might be a spirit that haunts this forest. Whoever or whatever this was is a mystery, but unfortunately, it seems we won't know for sure what this was until more info is given. It was during a podcast that one of the hosts had shared some chilling photos that were submitted to him by a viewer. It goes without saying, but what was captured in one of these images has left many viewers disturbed. The person who submitted the photos states that the reason they took them was because they felt like they were being watched. They were lying in bed when all of a sudden they get the strangest feeling. For some reason, they can't help but feel that someone is outside their room, standing in the doorway and looking at them. No one else was inside the house except them. Feeling very spooked, they slowly take out their phone and begin to take various photos of the passageway outside the room. What they captured has left them shook.
Ew.
These are their photos.
Chill. A little Cocorito looking out. So you see him, Cocorito, coming out of the nowhere. He's like, yo, my boy. Where's my Bobucks? My B-Bucks.
In the distance, there appears to be a face peeking at the person inside the room. It wasn't until zooming in on the photo that the person who took it saw the mysterious figure. Although pretty creepy, they're somewhat glad that they caught this, as it reassures them that they're not losing their mind and that there is in fact something very strange going on inside their house. Now, it's worth mentioning that the person who submitted these photos states that he played with the Ouija board prior to this incident and believes it's the reason why strange things are happening.
You should never play with
But what
that
do you
board. You should never
Was
play with
something
that
else
board.
captured?
Ever play with that board. It's not good for you.
If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out, and
Imagine a little ghost. It's like a little kid coming out of nowhere, but he's like not butt naked, but he just looks like he's pale as fuck. He comes out of nowhere. He's like he just flops around the house, and you just see him, and you're like, "What do you want from me?" He just keeps hopping like from the ceiling. Like, would you be creeped out? Would you be able to go to sleep and shit?
include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Two friends are goofing off inside a house when they capture something pretty creepy on camera. One of the friends appears to be doing an online challenge, while the other records him doing it. However, what happens moments later leaves them both terrified. Watch.
Right, do it again because I'm filming this time. No, go on. Go on, right, yeah. How many you got left?
There's only 2 left, so it's...
Right, well, yeah, just do 2 then.
This is, I'm gonna read some Mentos and then drink, well, it's not Diet Cola, it's Pepsi Max, but there's only 2, so...
It's fizzy, it should work. Working?
No.
You should, go on, give it a bit. Give it a bit. What's it?
No. What? What? What's up?
Dude.
What?
Dude.
What?
Look.
What?
Look. Look, let me out.
A rattling sound can be heard inside the other room before the door opens and things fall on their own. Not much else is known about the video, so it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. But regardless, the reaction appears to be genuine.
They were playing PlayStation.
Had they captured
were eating
something
candy,
paranormal
these guys were
or
blasted
not?
out of their minds.
The following video comes from a man named Jacob, who lives in a house that he recently inherited from his grandmother. Jacob isn't too sure if he wants the house, as it's out of shape and requires a lot of fixing.
That house looks creepy
But
as
after
fuck.
the following night, it seems that he's made up his mind.
Let me ask you this: if you guys inherited a house, if you inherited a house from your like grandparents or a family member, but then you saw that the house looked creepy as fuck like this. I mean, look at this bullshit just staring at you while you fall asleep. I mean, what the fuck? No.
It's late at night when Jacob wakes up to a noise inside his bedroom. This is what he caught.
I just heard knocking from the closet.
Chill, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh my lord!
A knocking sound can be heard coming from his closet. However, nothing is inside when he checks. But then moments later after checking, loud banging can be heard from the other side of the room. Clearly, Jacob was spooked out of his mind. Yet, something else happened that Jacob didn't realize until watching this video. At the start of the clip, the clown doll on top of the drawer can be seen staring at the bed, but then later, it is seen staring at the door. Ever since seeing this, Jacob has moved the doll downstairs to the living room. He states that it came alive that night and is glad that he caught evidence of it. Although pretty creepy, this video is still a mystery. But thanks to this incident, Jacob has made up his mind on whether or not he should keep the house. All in all, what happened that night has left him beyond terrified. This last video comes from India, and it shows a woman walking late at night. In it, she appears to be scared as she constantly looks over her shoulder. It seems that she might be seeing things, considering that it's dark outside. But then, all of a sudden, something is captured that seems to suggest otherwise. This is what was caught. Initially, the woman looks at something that doesn't appear to be there, but then, seconds later, the figure of a man appears out of nowhere. It shows up exactly where the woman was initially looking. Viewers believe that a ghost had been caught on camera, yet some believe that this was an actual person who for some reason couldn't be picked up by the camera at first. Whether ghost or not, this encounter is pretty terrifying, as who, or whatever this was, just creepily stands there looking at the woman.
For her life.
But as always, what are your thoughts on this?
Shit, I would have been bucking it too. I would have been like, Mario.
Thanks for watching, and I hope
GG's. Alright, so the story I have for you guys is a short one. It's nothing too crazy, but it was pretty creepy. It left me creeped out, and I haven't gone out to the park ever since then. So it was late at night. We were walking the dogs with my mom. I decided to go with her because she was telling me that it was getting a little bit dangerous and whatnot during certain areas, and I said I'll go with you because it's getting darker quicker now and whatnot. So I just wanted to make sure that the route where she was taking, nothing bad was around and whatnot. So just regular families walking around, their dogs as well. Everything was good. At one point, I didn't notice that there was like there was something around the corner which I didn't peep at first, but before that there's like a little hill and stairs that go up to where I have to go before crossing the street. And we were gonna cross at that intersection which splits into three with my mom and the dogs. And when we were getting there, we noticed that there was a group of little kids that were passing by, and then one of them like separates themselves from the group that was there, and then is just playing with the little cats that are in the park. So my mom is getting close to try to feed them, and she says hi to the little kid, and the little kid just like laughs and then like runs around and goes inside the park. So then, I tell my mom I didn't know that the park or the garden was open on the weekends. I thought they were closed for the renovations and whatnot. So my mama tells me that that the little kid is probably like the son or of somebody that's cleaning up the park or something like that. So we take the other way around from the intersection to go back to the house, and as we're going up the stairs, we see a whole memorial, and I didn't pay attention because I wasn't looking at what was going on there and whatnot. But then, as we're waiting to cross the street, my mom turns around. She's like, "Oh my God." And I'm like, "What happened?" And she's like, "Oh my God, oh my God." I'm like, "What happened?" She's like, "Look." And I go to the side and I look at the memorial thing that they have right there. And they have the little picture of the little kid. It was the same little kid, blonde with the bowl cut, red hoodie. He had a blue baby blue t-shirt. And same kid basically. My mom and I just our hair stood up. And we just turned pale looking at each other. And I was like, "What the fuck?" So then my mom and I out of curiosity, we go back down the stairs, and then the dogs are starting to get it's, mind you, it's becoming late at night. It's 7:30. It's becoming dark. The dogs are going grrr, and I'm like, hold on, give me a second. And I go walking down the hill just to make sure that the door from the garden was closed and locked, because if something was going on, we were supposed to report it to the cops. We go down the stairs, and I just peep from far away. I don't get close. I'm talking about like I'm like 10 feet away, and I see the door has a lock on it. I book it back up. I tell my mom the door is locked. This is not something normal. We need to get back. We need to get out of here. As soon as we get up to the corner of the thing, we turn around to make sure everything's okay, and we see the little kid playing with the fucking cats inside of the freaking garden. And we just turned back around, my mom and I. We just crossed the street. The light wasn't even like on red or white. We just decided to keep on going. There was no cars passing by at that time, and we said fuck it at that point. At that time, I told my mom, listen, late at night, you're not taking that route. You're coming back through another way and just crossing the street on the other side. And good luck with that. I don't know what happened with that little kid, but apparently he passed away, and I'm not trying to find out what happened. Maybe in the future I might ask around, but that's the latest paranormal story that I have for you guys. But anyways, with that being said, we'll leave it there for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed tonight's stream. Shout out to Eliseo Gaming on Twitch. Leonel Padilla, thank you for your support. Stream is epic. Shout out to Freddy the Onion, Cesarpi aka Nani, my moderator, Metal Buddy. Thank you for the support, and shout out to everybody else who came through on the YouTube side of things. If I missed anybody else, I apologize in advance. Enjoy the rest of your weekday. Have a fantastic night. This is your boy Kakaroto, aka Coco, signing off. I'll see you next time. Have a good one for now. Take care. Peace.